So today was yet another supply drop update, 3 new weapons, more melee weapons, more kits, the usual stuff. I was fearing them dropping all those attachments that have been hiding in the game forever, because I think that would actually damage the feeling of the game more than weapons ever could. So I know I don't speak for everyone, but I'm glad we dodged the attachments for yet another update. As for the weapons, we got the Prokolot 3-round burst pistol, hello Raffica, the BOS14 Assault Rifle, hello Bullpup Type 25 looking thing, which has the first 5 bullets deal more damage. That reminds me of the KF5 in AW, pretty sure it had the exact same mechanic where the first 5 bullets were more powerful. And the Fang 45 SMG, which at first I thought kind of looked UMP-ish, but not really, and it has the first 5 bullets shoot faster. Well then, we'll come back to looking at all these weapons in-game at the end. There are more kits than I will highlight here that you can explore for yourself, but I think the most notable one is this Tactical Fighter Assault Rifle kit, the new step forward in crazy-looking AR kits, the M4 especially. What the heck happens there? It's kind of like they used the reactive SMG theme and ported it over to assault rifles. It is getting kind of weird. Obviously, they have to one-up themselves with the kits every update to get people interested, but at the same time, eventually they're getting into some weird-looking territory where you can barely recognize the base weapon. Many of the other kits aren't entirely new themes, rather they just made an existing theme available for other categories. Like there is now a battle-scarred looking sniper and pistol called Field Tested and Battle Tested. I think those are new. I know they had the ARs first and then the SMGs. Hard to keep track of all the kits now. So we'll get back to that. There's also a melee weapon that I really like that we will visit later. I can't say I'm too happy about the weapons, but they were no surprise, and I'm not going to sit here raging about them as if we didn't know they were on the way. The video I made a while ago was all about clarifying what I think about all this stuff and how it has influenced what I'll be playing in the future. We know the pitch for COD World War II is back to the roots, as it often is. Remember what Infinite Warfare said? Yeah. Back to its roots. It's a very common marketing phrase, and somehow not many people are picking up on that. I know it's more convincing with a World War II theme, but I don't doubt Activision will layer on the RNG microtransactions a month into the game. I'm not eager to jump into the multiplayer, as I've said. I think I'll give it some time, but the campaign looks like it might be good enough to buy on its own. Anyway, as usual, the weapons kind of annoy me, but do not break the game for me. I am invested in this game, not playing it a whole lot anymore, because as I run out of challenges, I generally run out of motivation to play, just like Black Ops 3, but since I have played it so goddamn much, it's easy for me to unlock everything without paying or waiting, as you can see, which does make it not as bad when they add weapons from my biased point of view. I know not everyone puts that much time into the game. And to be clear, you don't even need to put this much time into the game to get all the weapons. You can play half as much as me and still get them all fairly easily. You'll see I have plenty of parts and credits left over. And it feels like I need to say this every time because some people think I'm spending COD points in these videos. No, I have never put any money into the supply drop system in any Call of Duty game. As you can see on the screen, I am spending depot credits that I have stockpiled. I had nearly 2,000. Anyway, I wanted to turn these videos into less about supply drop opening footage. As you can see, I've sped that up considerably. Otherwise, the footage would look like this. Fucking go! So I've been zooming through that part to make this more just a little Modern Warfare Remastered update news video showing off what is new and talking about that. You can let me know, do you still like seeing supply drops get opened? Because I guess not everyone saves up this many credits and it's fun to see the slot machine go. But to me it feels like that really isn't the main point of these videos, I could be wrong. Well, I left myself with 500 depot credits because as the Colonel on Twitter pointed out, they could drop some limited edition map again. I don't know what the theme would be and I have a lot of scrap regardless, but I knew I really didn't need to keep opening. I already had enough to unlock all the weapons. I also took a look at the new melee weapons, and I stopped right there. Oh baby, there's finally a Karambit in here. It was so goddamn expensive, and there was no need for me to get it, but too bad, I'm getting that Karambit and using it on every class. Ah yeah, spin that shit around. So I like the Karambit, but the weapons have yet to be tested. Again, I don't expect the meta to be changed, because to do that, you need to dethrone the M16. So far, the silenced MAC-10 gives you an advantage over some other suppressed SMGs, and the silenced 44 Magnum can give you an advantage, I think, but I don't think anything else is very helpful. Hopefully that is no different with these. It does scare me to see more of these weird extra balancing mechanics like the first 5 bullet things, and it's such a tiny who cares kind of issue, but I don't really like the names. One of the things I like about the modern and historical games are the actual weapons, the M4s, the AKs, the MP5s. Then at some point in the development of COD games, they were like, hey, we don't have to pay for the names and the appearances of actual real guns. Like, Ghost wasn't very far into the future, but they were like, it's cheaper to make stuff up, like the SC-2010 and the Honey Badger, and I don't remember any other guns from Ghost. But now that they're expanding these weapons, that idea is back. Let's just have the Fang 45. For some reason, something like the MWR or even the BOS14 didn't bother me as much as the Fang. Maybe it just makes me feel like I'm playing Infinite Warfare with those classic weapons that tried to all have cheeky names. Like, just give me a realistic military weapon name, please, not the S-Ravage. Haha, nice reference, dude. Like the MAC-10 and the Magnum. Alright, actual weapons. Anyway, I know that's a stupid complaint to have. We'll see how these weapons play out balance-wise. I'll get the camos done for them and maybe talk about them more after that, after I've played with them for a while and have stats on them. Then I'll have a much better feeling for their place in the game. That is all for this little impromptu update. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.